Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia Memories. So we are on Kent's route again and we are going to be doing his good ending. So let's jump right back in. Alright, let's take a look through your address book. Maybe we can find some phone numbers of your family members. If we really needed to, you could even call everyone just to say hello or something. They'd probably offer at least a little information. A cell phone really is a treasure trove of information. Wait, what? Your address book has 1,250 entries? It's in the 4-digit range? Well, you must have a lot of friends. Whoa, there are a lot of numbers for things like the dentist and school. I see. Still, that's no reason to have this many entries. You kept track of way too many numbers. If you called every entry in this address book, you'll probably find hidden information somewhere, but, we don't know anything about them, so we don't have time for speculation. Next, your message history. Wait, 5 messages received total. You have 1,250 contacts recorded in here, yet you only have 5 received messages? Maybe you were actually a pretty lonely girl. Sorry, I won't ask you about that. Anyway, I wonder if the 5 messages are from your friends. They're all from the same person. And wait, what's this? The oldest one is from 3 days ago. I got it now. I'm sure you just bought a new phone a little while ago. Just look closely. This phone is still shiny and pretty much brand new. It looks like you just got it. You just bought this 3 days ago, so you've only received 5 messages so far. Well, that makes sense. Next, we should check the contents of these 5 messages. First, let's check the message you received right after you got your new phone. From Kent. Good night. It's really simple. Maybe you're just really close to this person? Whatever. Let's go on to the next message. Now, what could the second message contain? Good morning. Yeah, this one's simple too. Good night, good morning, good night. Whoa, come on! You're just getting the same message from the same person at around the same time every day. We don't have too much to go off from these. What's this person trying to accomplish? He might not be good at writing messages. Well, I suppose that's the most positive way of looking at it. But seriously, it sure seems like he's sending messages like it's some sort of obligation. There doesn't seem to be any effort at all in these. Short messages, a greeting every morning and night, a man's name. I can only guess one thing about your relationship with him. It's almost guaranteed that this guy is your boyfriend. If he wasn't, you would have gotten annoyed with these constant messages and probably blocked contact with him. Speaking of which, let me guess, this one will just be good morning. Kent, I'm at Mado no Hitsuji. Let's talk. I'll wait until you show up. This mood I'm sensing seems almost like a breakup was in the works. Maybe you just got tired of such a bad texting boyfriend? Sheesh, talk about starting on hard mode. Wait a minute, why are you trying to reply? You need to think it over. If my reasoning is correct, it wouldn't matter if you replied. But what if I'm wrong? What if this guy is just some sort of stalker? Just look at your sent messages, you never replied to him once. If you're going to reply to some guy you don't know, you'd be better off meeting him first and seeing his reaction. You should try to meet him. If he looks dangerous, you can forget about it and go home. But if he's your boyfriend, maybe you two are fighting over something silly. For instance, if you're fighting over these mini messages, that wouldn't really be a big problem. And if he really is your boyfriend, it's highly possible that he would be a good person to talk to about your amnesia. If we think about it that way, having a boyfriend type guy appear this quickly is pretty lucky for us, isn't it? Yeah, we can do this. You'll be okay. Alright, then let's go to this Mato no Hitsuji place. Wait, where is it? But if he's asking you to come talk to him there, it must be a place that's good for conversation. Right, this world had a super convenient system called the Internet. We don't know what Mato no Hitsuji is, but it has a unique name. It might be easy to find if we look it up. Let's see, Mato no Hitsuji. There's only one hit for a place with such a weird name, a cafe. What's this? Your very own maids and butlers are graciously awaiting your return. I guess this is some sort of combination between a maid cafe and a butler cafe? What kind of guy is Kent, asking you to talk about something important in a place like that? Anyway, it looks like we're right to assume it's some sort of cafe, and it looks like the right place. Alright, let's talk about Kent's questionable taste later. For now, let's just look up the directions. Excuse me. I wonder how far we are. We don't even know the address of the place we're at now. Maybe if we go outside, we can find the address written on the outside of the building or something. After we note down the address so we can get back to the right place, we can head over. 1 hour later. What's with this? Isn't it a little cold? I think this is a temperature more appropriate for autumn. Are we mistaken in thinking it's August? Like, maybe when you bought your new cell phone, you didn't notice the date was off. I mean, I know the calendar was on August too, but I don't think the temperature of this world is typically this low in August. Such abnormal weather could cause humans like you to catch a cold, and since we're merged together, I'd suffer too. Whatever, it isn't time to be thinking about abnormal weather and the crisis affecting humanity. The issue at hand is Mato no Hitsuji, also Kent. Let's see, according to the map, the cafe should be near a big train station. It sure would be nice if some of your memories came back while we looked around the area. I can see a big building, it must be that way. Do you recognize it? Or maybe not. Okay, we're getting pretty close to the station. It's getting more and more lively around here. It should be close now, according to the map. We're in a shopping district now. There it is! Mato no Hitsuji! Including everything like getting dressed and finding the place. It took us an hour and a half to get here. We've made good progress up to this point, but the real problem starts now. You need to talk to a man you don't know who is either your boyfriend or a stalker and not expose your amnesia. Not only that, but the topic could be about breaking up. This is going to be super tough, I think. Are you prepared? Deep breath. Then let's go. This cafe looks very antique-y, with a really soothing atmosphere. This might actually be appropriate for a serious talk like a breakup. But which person here is Kent? Elizabeth. Could this be him? Wait, why is he leaving? There you are, it's been a while. This must be him. Wait, he left too! Maybe those two were just acquaintances of yours? Maybe they saw your boyfriend waiting here, so they knew you were coming and wanted to say hello. Wait, but those two were both waiters. Why do they know your name? I wonder if you were a regular customer here. Setting that aside now, I wonder where Kent is. I should sit down for now. Yeah, it's been a long and unfamiliar walk. You're probably tired now. Okay, just sit down wherever you want for now. He's the one who wants to talk, so if he wants to talk, he needs to come to find you. You just have a seat. Wow, this guy's big! Well, that was rude. What are you doing? Are you hinting that you don't want to sit with me? Then why did you come here? Just so you know, Elizabeth, I can't read your mind. I won't know anything if you don't tell me. I understand that you want to complain about my attitude. However, you need to make your demands more clear. This guy must be Kent. I'm doing my best to improve on my actions after having conducted preliminary research on relationships. If my findings are insufficient, I'll do my best to improve, but I can't do that if you don't tell me what you're discontent about. Okay, there is no mistaking that this man is your boyfriend, but there's also no mistaking that you two are fighting. Are you listening to me? Could you at least say something? I don't really get what's going on, but we'll still need to answer him. Wait just a second. He seems older than you. How did you used to talk to him? Were you the type who could speak casually with a boyfriend who's older than you? Of course you wouldn't know. What will you do? Please have a seat. Was that wrong? Excuse me, could you bring my coffee to this table and a cafe au lait for her? Very well. And? I guess we were right. Since he's not reacting, I guess our being more polite was spot on. He's big. He's scary. What do you have to say? If you have something to complain about, you should just blurt it all out like you normally do. And once you do so, I will refute your points as usual. But if you stay quiet, I won't know why you're discontent. Or are you afraid of losing in an argument, and that's why you're saying nothing? A laudable decision. If you understand how this all goes, why don't you also learn how to swallow your pride and apologize while you're at it? That would solve everything. It's not like I'm particularly angry. This isn't even on a level worthy of getting angry. And I still don't understand why our conversations always need to turn into arguments. He says he doesn't know, yet he's talking like he's looking for one. Those nothing messages are annoying, as his high horse attitude is irritating, and his lack of empathy and his sighs are scary. I can't even imagine how unhappy you were before losing your memories. But if he doesn't understand that he's coming off this way, one possible option is to apologize and try to end this fighting. What could you be discontent about? Is there some reason you can't talk about it? Then why did you come here? You were quite angry yesterday. Could you stop being quiet like this? If you have a complaint, tell me. I'm sorry about yesterday. What? Why are you apologizing? What happened to you? You won't accept an answer I won't accept an answer like you just suddenly wanted to apologize for no reason at all. That would be beyond impossible. He's that surprised that you just said sorry? What the heck kind of attitude did you used to have before? Elizabeth, what happened? Don't tell me you've experienced some sort of brain damage. What? Code red! He really went right for it! To think I'd hear you apologize. It seems like there are still countless mysteries in this world beyond my understanding. And a simple apology brought this all on! I apologize too. I don't understand the reason for your displeasure, but I admit that I spoke childishly a moment ago. I'm sorry. I guess that means everything's alright? If you can't tell me now, you can tell me about it later. I don't mind if you text it to me either. If there's nothing for us to discuss at present, we should leave. I've been sitting here a long time after all. You really are acting strangely today. Excuse me, Whoops, sorry. Excuse me. Can you add this table's bill to my own? I understand. Please, wait a minute. Whew, it looks like we somehow managed to get through it. Although we didn't do much, you stayed quiet for the most part and he explained everything himself. Seeing how he doesn't know the reason you were mad at him, it must have not been a serious problem. If it was about cheating or debt or violence or another big problem like that, he would have mentioned it. Why are you spacing out like that? Let's pay the bill and leave. I'll cover today's expenses. Wait, you weren't very good at calculations. I think it would be helpful if you improved that skill for daily use. If you can quickly calculate the total bill in your head, I'll pay for it all. If not, we split it half and half. Wait, what's this all of a sudden? She's got her hands full enough with amnesia, you brute. The blend I ordered was 670 yen. The cafe au lait you had was 780 yen. What's the total? 1450. Correct. I suppose that was too easy. I'm sorry, I simply wish to test you as my student. Wait, a student? As promised, I'll pay the bill in full. Now then, let's go. What did he mean by student? Could this be forbidden love between teacher and student? Or maybe you're just a teacher and student without any love involved. No, he was talking about dating and relationships earlier. There's no mistaking that he's your boyfriend, right? And he left while we were thinking. Let's chase after him. Let's take a little walk. More importantly, about being a student. Wait, he's walking way too fast. Is this a race or something? Elizabeth, he's going to leave us behind. Where could he be going? Does he not have anything to talk to you about? Elizabeth, maybe you can say something. Wait, you shouldn't do that so carelessly. The train station? Are we going somewhere on a train? What? We're still walking? Hey, I kind of remember this place from when we were on our way here. Isn't this pretty close to your house? Could he just be walking you home? We're back. So he really did walk you home. He's really unsociable, but maybe he's a gentleman at heart. Do you want to walk more? What? I'm not particularly interested in doing anything, but are you? If so, let me know. I don't even understand what he's talking about. What was the point of all this power walking? For exercise? Why did we walk all this way? Do you not understand my intentions? This was supposed to be a date. A date? This? When I asked a friend what kind of actions newly dating couples should take, he told me to walk aimlessly around the station and such. I simply did as he said, but what meaning was there to this? I'm pretty sure that your friend meant that you should go do things like window shopping. I don't really understand how men and women should go about dating. I know I'm repeating myself, but if you have any requests or complaints, I'd like you to tell me directly. If there's nothing in particular that you desire, I'll return to the university. I'll message you later. He left! This sure was a strange time. Yeah, no kidding. Well, we know for sure that Kent is your boyfriend and that you've only just started going out. He said that you're his student, but he's too young to be a college professor. Maybe he tutored you or something like that. There's no denying that he's a serious guy, though. The issue is that he's too serious and he takes everything the wrong way. I'm sure he'd be worried if you told him about your amnesia, and there's also pretty much 100% chance that he'd take you to a hospital. At least there's no urgent problems to address. Let's just keep getting more information about you from him. He's texting you already. Kent, you said you're not satisfied with just good morning and good night, so what else do you want me to write? It looks like he's talking about your previous complaints he's taking your previous complaints pretty seriously. Well, if the you before you lost your memories really was in love with him, you probably wanted to hear some kinder words. For example, things like I want to see you or I love you. I guess the source of your fight really was these cold messages. That really is a silly reason. You two are a couple, all right. So how do you think you want to reply to this message? Good morning and good night are enough. What? And after you complained so much yesterday, you were so stubborn about it. What's with this sudden change of mind? I am trying to adapt to what you consider a relationship. I'd prefer it if you expressed your complaints. To be honest, I'm not very capable at texting the way you'd like. It would be much easier if I could just send short messages. Whoa, what a complicated man! It was pretty bothersome, but it seemed like he also wanted to score points with his girlfriend. A difficult situation. Let's see, anyway, it looks like we found a somewhat solid source of information. That's more than enough for today. He's pretty weird, but at the very least, he doesn't seem like a bad person. It would be good to stay in contact with him. The day might even come when he'll listen to a ridiculous story like you have a spirit possessing you and not make fun of you. Yeah, the chances of that can't possibly be zero. It's okay, don't worry. I'm sure your memories will come back and I'll be with you until then. Tomorrow, we should do a full search of your room. We didn't get a chance to check everything today. But for now, you're pretty tired, so let's get some rest. Alright, so then it's going to be August 2nd, and that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!